Good morning, good afternoon to all of you, dear participants. Welcome to this session. I would like to begin by thanking Impact Hub Zimbabwe for inviting me to make a few remarks during this opening ceremony. I would also take this opportunity to acknowledge the collaboration and support that we have received from Impact Hub Geneva and the government of Zimbabwe in making this a success. Let me take this opportunity again to congratulate you, dear participants, for having been selected from amongst many entrants to participate in this particular session. This is the 2021 Accelerate 2030 for Zimbabwe. Since its inception 3 years ago, the forum has served to connect Zimbabwean enterprises to a global network of resources and ideas and supported the upscaling of these ideas. These entrepreneurs that have participated in this process over the past 3 years are now contributing in various ways to the achievement of the SDGs. As the UN agency tasked with spearheading the integration of SDGs, that is across sectors within government, CSOs, civil society, and private sector, we are greatly honored to be part of this process. I wish to reiterate the objective of this Accelerate 2030, which is to connect and promote the upscaling of innovative business ideas and acceleration of pace towards the achievement of the SDGs by the year 2030. Distinguished participants, the private sector of which you are a part plays a pivotal role in the realization of the SDGs. On the one hand, the sector plays a role in terms of their product and service offers, including providing necessary financial support and financing for SDG-related activities. But on the other hand, the very mere fact that we have the SDGs actually condition the private sector to rethink and retool their offers to be in line with the SDGs. So the private sector is a key partner in the realization of the SDGs, not just in terms of financing, but also in terms of the products and services that they offer for the SDGs. Especially the opportunities that are presented in terms of emerging opportunities. If you look at, for example, the area of energy, the need for clean energy presents boundless opportunities for the private sector to provide clean and sustainable energies for countries around the world, Zimbabwe included. We have a platform for advancing private sector engagement in the SDGs by adopting a life cycle approach. The idea is that we begin with identifying businesses at their infancy stage and walk with them through the entire process until they are able to implement the activities at scale. In so doing, our role is to ensure that they do inculcate sustainability principles and practices in their businesses. This process builds on our work around the world in terms of knowledge generation and innovation and entrepreneurship development across the world. It enables us to engage with businesses from incubation stage to the point at which they are implementing their activities at scale. So it's actually adopting a life cycle approach. We begin with the businesses from when we identify them to a point where they are now able to implement the activities. The idea also is to ensure that businesses that have innovative ideas do not fail. As you are very much aware, a lot of businesses, currently estimated at 60%, startups fail within the first 3 years. So by holding the hands of these businesses, by inculcating sustainability principles and practices within these businesses, we ensure that this failure rate is drastically reduced, or that businesses move on to realize what they really intended to and contribute to the achievement of the SDGs. But this year's program is unique. It's unique in the sense that in addition to the traditional process that we have taken the businesses through, we are also going to expose the participants to new opportunities that are emerging in the region, but also globally. And in this regard, I would like to highlight the African Continental Free Trade Area as an emerging opportunity for Zimbabwean businesses. As you are all aware, through the African Continental Free Trade Area, we are going to have drastic reductions in tariff and non-tariff barriers and in the process enhancing free trade throughout the African continent. Now, this presents a huge opportunity for Zimbabwean businesses. It means that if you have a business idea that is innovative, that can be replicated, then it means that you have a huge market within which you can sell those ideas and the products. That market is a large market. It's a market of some 1.3 billion people. It's a market of well over 3 trillion US dollars. So we should think of not just looking into the Zimbabwean market, but also the markets beyond Zimbabwe, especially as we lower the tariffs and non-tariff barriers across the continent. But also, the African Continental Free Area also provides for opportunities for upscaling innovations and enterprises. So we should just look at how do we also not just trade what we produce, but also sell our ideas and protect our ideas across the continent. This is really important, and I would urge that participants, because the issues to do with the intellectual property are yet to be negotiated. Issues to do with investments are yet to be negotiated. So I would urge entrepreneurs participating in this forum to ensure that their interests are taken on board during the ongoing negotiations in terms of intellectual property and investments within the context of the African Continental Free Trade Area. To conclude, I wish to once again welcome you to this program. We look forward to engaging with you from now on until the point at which we have the finalists and then we got the final awards. But importantly, looking beyond that, how we can hold each other's hand, how we can support you in terms of capacity building, so that at least you are able to carry through your ideas and able to implement them at scale within the country and beyond the borders of Zimbabwe. I thank you very much and welcome once again. Thank you and good morning and good afternoon.